everyone, and welcome back to the Pole Project. This week, I'll be talking about 5 rookie mistakes not to make when you first start pole dancing. Many of us did those mistakes when we first started, so don't feel bad if you're listening through and you're like, I'm doing all of that. I'm here to help you avoid those mistakes, so let's get started. So the first mistake, let me tell you, eating a big meal before workout. Oh boy. So first of all, you do not want obviously to eat something heavy, carbs, protein before your workout, because it might be okay when you're doing a gym session or something like that, but when you're hanging upside down from the pole, you do not want that lunch to go up just the way it got down. Especially, I would recommend don't eat something acidic or something very fatty like a yogurt or some fruits. The best thing you can do is eat like something neutral and a bit sugary like a date or a banana. It will give you the energy you need to go through the pole session, but you won't feel like you have to puke every time your head is upside down. That is the first point. Very important, I will tell you. I nearly puked in one of my first classes, and I wish someone told me not to eat that spaghetti before class. The second, and one of the most common mistakes, lotion. Let me get this very, very straight and simple. When you put lotion and then try to climb on the pole, you will be like a slimy snail sliding down. It will be funny at first, then it will be very frustrating, but also it can be very dangerous. For example, if someone else, after you finish your class, you are very frustrated because you were sliding down like some weird and incapable koala down your pole, then you go home, but someone after you in the next class or the next day is going to go on that pole as well. And that is when it gets really dangerous, because someone could just go try a spin, try a climb, try to do something a bit more advanced because she knows she can. If the pole is not clean, she can actually cause herself some serious damage by slipping and sliding. So please, please don't do that. You put yourself at risk, also others. So no lotion the day before, 3 days before. I don't know how much your skin absorbs, but please spare yourself and your classmates some injuries because it could be really, really dangerous. So I will tell you this, I worked for a while at the reception of the first pole studio that I went to, and I would congratulate students after their first class, and I would be like, how did it go? And something I would hear a lot was, wow, it's so hard, I'm too weak for pole. I'll just go to the gym and get stronger and then I'll come back. So that is a mistake. I mean, obviously, if you want to do both pole and go to the gym, there's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, it can help you. It can make you stronger. But, I have a lot to say about this one. So when you do pole, the day after the lesson, you can be like, whoa, I have sore muscles that I didn't know that actually exist. Because the specific muscle groups that help you do pole tricks are very, very different than the muscles that you usually use when you do more generic sports, I guess you can call that. So not only will you waste your time and energy at the gym, most likely the muscles you will grow there will not help you with the specific tricks you need on the pole. It can help, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing. But if you want to get stronger or more flexible, you don't have to leave the pole studio, do it somewhere else, and then come back. You get stronger and more flexible by doing pole. That is the whole point. So don't feel like you're too weak or not flexible enough to do something. Which brings me to my next point. Thinking that you're too fat / old / whatever to do pole. Let me break it down for you. You can start pole at 40 years old and still be a professional. You can start pole by weighing I don't know how much and lose that weight, or keep that weight and still be a pole dancer and a badass one. I want to get it out there. You do not have to be skinny and young and fit to do pole dance. When I say pole dance is for everyone, it is for everyone. might be very frustrating at the beginning to be surrounded by all of these young and fit girls or boys, but let me tell you this. If you want something enough, and that is a bit cliche, but it is so true in pole dancing. If you want something enough and you keep coming to the studio and you are not giving up, then you are gonna get better. It all depends how much you want it. Eminem said it. You can do anything you set your mind to. So don't ignore our king, okay? Which is also a bit of a connection to my next point, which is only going to the studio once a week and thinking that will help you in some way. I mean, if you're only doing it as a hobby and you like spinning and climbing a little, then that's okay. I mean, there are a lot of busy moms and university students. I know, it's okay. You don't owe anyone. But, important point, if you only come once a week, which I did my first year, it is not going to get you very far. If you want to get better, if you want to become more professional, then you really, really need to start coming twice a week at least in order to get you out of the beginner zone and into more of the intermediate category. First year I only went once a week, and it was so frustrating because I could never progress, and I was like, why am I not making any progress? I mean, I was doing something, I was doing some physical activity, so I was getting a little bit better, but making the same progress that I saw girls doing started around the same time that I started or even after me. And then I realized, oh, I just need to come more than once a week and spend more than 1 hour doing this if I actually want to get better. So once again, don't feel bad if you did those mistakes. No one was there to tell you that it's wrong. I'm here to tell you now, and I hope you take something away from this. If you take anything, is the lotion. Please do yourself and your friends a favor. You do not want someone to crack their head because you decided that your skin was too dry. Hope you enjoy this episode. We'll be back next week. If you want to listen to us, we're on Spotify, we are on iTunes, and also on Podbean. Check us out on social media as well. We are on Instagram at The Pole Project. Feel free to DM us if you have any question, any suggestions, or just any criticism in general. We'll be happy to hear from you. Hopefully you enjoy this week's episode, and I hope you will tune in next week. Bye!